EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll go again here with Henry. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
This is Henry. And he'll get two on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Third and long for Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Ravens. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. The RPO, that one is complete.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He was brought down by
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Williams looking to do it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Will be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
15 yards.
15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Monungai is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Or from the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the option, they give it to Henry. He looks forward for maybe a yard. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short, Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he is very close to the 1st down, but a live ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Real quick, ready? We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get on! Go ahead.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson now to throw on first down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. So third and long, trying to pick up the first down to keep the drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick six.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in third and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick six.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan, and then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
This is third and 6. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone.